Okay guys, so our last video is too long. I accidentally made it 16 minutes instead of only 15. I'm gonna try and fix that, and maybe I'll upload that one, but this will be the third video, or technically, of Civilization Revolutions. So let's unpause this, and we have captured Satsuma, which was a Japanese city. They've recaptured Izuma, and they've recaptured Nara. I really don't care about Nara though, and all I wanted to do was capture Madras. And Madras was actually a city of the, you know what I'm talking about. So the 4th Riflemen, we're probably going to make an army right outside the city of Izumo. And then we're going to be making, this will be the 3rd Rifleman Division. And hopefully they won't take over Madras. Unit, no. Building, barracks. The people applaud my leadership. We are now civilized. My people are basically going in and out of civilized and uncivilized. Riflemen, defend that city. Because we need every city to have at least some defense. Wait my turn. They built some samurai knights, but that shouldn't be a problem at all. Because Izumo is... We have now built Spitfire units. We have Spitfire fighters in London. Communism... I'm liking mass production, so we're building mass production. See, basically we went uncivilized again, so... Big diff. I don't know why I just said that, but oh well. 2nd tank. We're gonna put this on the very outskirts of our domain. We now have Spitfire units. So we're gonna put these in not Izumo, but we are gonna put them in Satsuma. And for now, they're gonna be defending the city. And we're gonna set up camp right there. And I'm gonna cancel that movement to move them there too. So apparently they decided to attack us again, but we will take them down again just because we're absolutely awesome. This rifleman unit has achieved 2 victories. They will now receive an upgrade. So let's attack them. Yeah, that guy had to make 1 attack pass, and he's like, yep, totally works. So we're gonna move them up to that hill. And then the 7th Rifleman will defend the city. And then they will defend the city. And then the 2nd tank will defend itself. Then we have the 6th Rifleman, which we will be using there. See, the cities are basically going in and out of fundamentalism and monarchy. And meanwhile, I think we are still in... I think we're still in despotism, actually. No, we are in a monarchy, probably because we're the British. 5th Rifleman. We have captured the German city of Izumo. So we've captured Izumo. That works. Those soldiers are gonna be pulled out of there. We're gonna be building a road to London, so our units will get there faster. The Via Izumo. We're also gonna be building one to Newcastle. Actually, no, Oxford, because that seems like the most logical place. The Via Izumo. So we now have a rifleman army, so it all works out. The 1st Rifleman army is going to be defending the... So let's move these Spitfire fighters to Izumo. The Yorkshire, the Canterbury... Canterbury. So, Nara, we're going to be retaking that city. Okay, we are not going to retake the city. Because their units are superior to ours. The 9th Rifleman army. So, do we have any city over here that they could retake? Who's defending Madras? Nobody is defending Madras, so we're going to send them to defend Madras. So the 8th Rifleman, the 3rd tank. Put it right there. Defend it. Izumo, building barracks. Every city I would prefer to have a barracks, because that just is amazing. The 5th Riflemen, defend, go to that city. Oh, we spent them too far. Actually, no, we did. That was good, because we didn't need them to defend that city anyway, because I sent the 1st army to defend them. The great person will be right to appear in the city of Newcastle. So, let's settle him in Newcastle, because he'll allow us more production. So, the 6th or the 8th? 6th, because it's youngest, because I prefer a bit of civilization. Ooh. Just kidding. So, anyway. Time just flies whenever you're recording with this. So we're gonna let the Spitfire fighter, the single one now. So that will defend that city. The Riflemen will be defending the city. Let's have the city of, what's this? Satsuma to be building. First of all, it needs barracks. But once the barracks are done in Satsuma, it's gonna be a Spitfire unit, so we can build a Spitfire wing, which will take 3 fighters, of course. So we have the advantage, we have the higher defense, but just because we have the advantage does not mean we will always win. So he's taken out that unit, so we still win. The reason he took out all them fighters is because, so we now control the top 3 cities. All of our cities that we started out with are in the top 3, so that's good. But our other cities that we have conquered are not. And then Athens, which is the capital city of the Greeks, Kyoto, which is we will soon be controlling Kyoto though, so that's good. And Tenochtitlan, the capital of the, you know what I'm talking about, the capital of the Aztecs. We're gonna heal this unit, 4th tank, so that's good. Our 2nd tank army. That works. Defend the city. The city of Nara. We have the advantage because we have the higher attack. They have like over 50 defense though. But that shouldn't matter, because we have won. The 10th Riflemen. Speaking of which, we need to switch this unit to, you know what? Let's build a building. We need walls. I promised I would build walls anyway. And we're gonna defend the city, because that's just the logical decision. So, who is defending Satsuma? Riflemen. So let's put them over there with their allies. Since the 6th Rifleman Army is going to be defending Satsuma. For now. Montezuma of the Aztecs promises that he will not die, which he will, of course. Because the only way we can win is through domination, and that means 2 victories. So, what do you think? I think we should do Scout, because that... yeah. So now this is the Ranger tank army. 5th Riflemen. Let's pull them back there. Defend. Defend. So in this, I figured that the key to defending is walls and Rifleman armies. New units are veterans. Your useless soldiers will crumble before the might of my army. Overrun. So that means we now have the city of Nara again. So we now have, let's go take over Kyoto. Okay, so do we have a barracks? No, we do not. Why is nobody building a barracks? The AI in this game could be better. Because, honestly, by the time I have freaking tanks and artillery, they're still stuck on cannons. If they're lucky. If they're not, then they have legions. Which is basically a sub of the riflemen. And riflemen are basically archers and legions combined. So Satsuma, build a building. We already have that, so we're going to build some Spitfire units, as I promised earlier. So, the Spitfire. We should, in 2 turns, we will have Spitfire units. The 5th Rifleman, the 4th Rifleman, the Rifleman, 4th Army, 11th Rifleman Army, which is okay. Who is nobody defending that city? Nobody's defending that city, and we need to defend that city. So the Japanese Rifleman Army, after we take this, we won't win if they have another city, but we will basically have their capital, and we will still be domination victors. Their defense has increased a bit, probably because they've built more units too. So we haven't conquered, so they've already studied the corporation. You can build modern infantry, which is really good. And we all know what that is. We're probably going to need the corporation too, so let's go and just build the corporation. Ranger tank, let's take over this city. So basically I figured out that we can either take it over by defeating all the units that are there, or we can overrun them, which will basically drive them out of the city and we can control it. 3rd tank, defend the city. 1st, ooh, that's good. So we're going to meet on that hill. Defend. So they're going to be defending that city. Where do we have our Spitfire units located? So for now, our Spitfire units are going to be located in Madras, just because I feel like they need to be there. Our 11th Rifleman Army is going to be there. 1st Spitfire unit. They have healed, so let's send them over there with the 2nd. So, new units are veterans, so build units. And know what, battleship, just because I think that, I think the Greeks have unlocked technology, which basically means that, well, I mean, not technology, because you've already have that unlocked. And that basically means that, so the next turn on Kyoto, we should overrun them, which will be good. I swear. Okay, good. So, back to what I was talking about earlier. The Greeks have already discovered electricity, which means they can build a submarine army, which is good, and which is okay unit, but I would prefer the battleship, of course. We've taken the Japanese city of Kyoto, which is the capital. So we've captured all his cities, and he is now out of this war forever. So I don't think there's anybody ahead of us, which is good. So pretty soon we should be, I wonder if we're already in the modern era. If we are, then that's good. I am going to end this here. I will see you guys later. Bye.